You're looking for a commercial lawyer, and you've probably noticed something funny about law firm websites. They all say the same thing. We're experienced, we're client-focused, we care about your business. But how do you actually choose the right commercial lawyer when they all sound identical? I'm Hayder Shikara, Director at Becker Watt Lawyers, and in this video, I'll explain why you need a commercial lawyer in the first place and how to spot one that's genuinely going to protect your business. A good commercial lawyer isn't there just to tick boxes. They should be protecting you before a dispute even happens. They should be making your contracts bulletproof, spotting the risks before you do. But I get it, the unfortunate truth is you're probably here because you're distressed. You don't want to be hearing about me saying, you should have done this before you actually signed this agreement. And I get it, most people don't call a lawyer unless something's already gone wrong. Maybe a supplier hasn't delivered, maybe a business partner breaches the deal, maybe a client doesn't pay. And by then, you're not protecting your business, you're fighting fires and trying to put them out. And that takes your attention away from your business. Okay, so here's how we can help. Some lawyers have only ever worked behind a desk as a lawyer. You want someone who's actually run a business, negotiated deals, has actually worked out in the field that you're in and understands cash flow and deadlines. At Becker Watt, most of our team has actually worked inside building companies, has worked inside small businesses. So we speak your language. We understand the problems that you specifically go through. We're not just going to throw legal jargon at you. We also understand that cash and costs are extremely important. If a law firm can't explain how they charge, just walk straight out the door. Good commercial lawyers give you fixed or transparent pricing so you know what you're paying for and you can get yourself ready. We know you've got to manage your cash flow, your expenses, and the last thing you want to be paying is lawyers on top of all of the extra fees that you need to be paying. So we can only do our best and tell you upfront so that there are no surprises and no bill shock. Here is my number one hate when I engage anyone. If they answer with that question, I'm walking straight out the door because obviously I understand it depends. If you ask a lawyer and they answer with that question, it's not helpful. The right lawyer tells you exactly what they do in your shoes or ask you the right questions so that they can give you the correct answer. Commercial law is such a broad field. It isn't a one size fits all, and different lawyers will have particular specialties in specific industries. So if you're in construction, then you might have more of an affinity towards that. Some lawyers might have more experience in property and hospitality or in tech. So you need a lawyer who knows the industry as well as the contracts and regulations that are involved in that particular industry. It's not enough to just know the law. They need to know and understand your world. When you work with us, you don't get a lecture, you get straight answers, practical strategies, and certainty around costs. That's why so many of our clients have stayed with us for a long period of time, because we make the legal side of business make sense. So if you're going through an ugly dispute, if you're starting a business, if you're signing a contract, speak to us today. Our team is ready to assist. And when you're choosing a commercial lawyer, remember, look for real commercial experience, transparency, and advice that helps you act, not hesitate, because you have to move forward. I'm Hayder Shikara from Becker Watt Lawyers. If you want straight talking advice about your business, reach out to me and my team, or like and subscribe to the channel for more legal tips.